Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. This is Jamie from In the Circle Disc Golf. We are going to review the InZone Kwik-Stik today. It comes in two sizes or two models, but then also has two different attachments. So first we have the mini with the hook attachment, and this is an example of the XL. You can see the XL is quite a bit thicker, and this one has the frame head attachment. So first off, the Mini is going to run 30 to 35 depending on where you get it. The XL, in the two versions that it comes in, which is the frame head and the hook, they're going to be 40 each. You can get a combo pack available at inzonediscgolf.com for $70. And in my opinion, that's the way to go. I do like the XL. It is a little bit heavier, but let's take a look at the differences. So the Mini is, well, right off the bat, you can see that they both are about 18 to 19 inches when collapsed. The Mini is a 10-foot stick. They advertise a 13-foot reach. The XL is a 14-foot stick, and they advertise an 18-foot reach. So that's going to get, your disc out of the water, whether it be a river or a pond, in quite a few cases. Hopefully you're not throwing it farther in than that, but if you do, just know that these are going to have limitations compared to some other types of retrievers. But these are very durable. They're lightweight. They fit in the bag really nicely. Even the frame head, if you put it on the side of the bag and just kind of have it, hook it with the carabiner or Velcro or whatever it may be, that helps a lot. This also is great on a cart, just because you can, have it up against your pole on the cart or in one of the pockets or something like that. So again, I said that the Mini is 30 to 35 or so. XL is going to be 40 each, or a combo pack where you get both attachments for 70. If you do opt to get the frame head, the frame head itself does not come attached. They do send you instructions and this little shrinking rubber piece where you need to use either a heat gun or a open flame. They tell you to be extremely careful when using an open flame. They say that a hairdryer will not be hot enough. So just keep that in mind when you're getting this. You need to have access to a heat gun, so you need to borrow one or buy one, whatever the case is. I was lucky enough to be able to borrow one. But once I had that, it was extremely easy to get installed. So love that. Let's talk about the pros and the cons. So again, I've already mentioned that they're extremely light and very compact. They have a really nice reach to them. They're very durable. The nice thing about these is you can kind of poke around if you don't know where the disc landed exactly in the water and you can't see it because it's too deep. So that kind of helps you kind of have that rigid stick to be able to almost kind of go back and forth and see if you can kind of feel it with the extended Kwik-Stik here. So that's a great feature. Cons, I mean, like I mentioned before, you're limited to the roughly 10 to 14 foot reach or the 18 foot reach depending on the model that you have. Again, most ponds or most rivers, that's going to be fine. As long as you're not right in the middle of a huge pond, you're going to be okay. So I'm not necessarily sure that that's a con, but that's just something to keep an eye out for. The other one is if you have a course that has a flowing river, the hook can sometimes be a little bit difficult if the flight plate is up, because you actually have to reach under the disc to get this hook kind of on the rim to pull it back in. The second you do that, the water is going to kind of want to push the disc away from you. Nothing you can really do about that. If it's the rim side down, not a problem. You can always put the hook on it, put a little bit of pressure and pull it in. I'd say that's really the only con there as far as trying to grab them, and you can kind of see that in the other video that we have showing us using both of these devices just in grass, but you kind of get the idea of the differences on how they work or how well they work. Now, as far as warranty. The nice thing is they do have a 90-day warranty against manufacturer defects and assembly. Make sure you know that 90-day warranty. It's only on the defects. If you're mistreating it, it's not going to be covered. Great example of that is this one, the XL with the frame head. It did break on me. It's totally my fault. Unfortunately, these are very fun to swing open, like a baseball bat, or even like, if you're fishing, or just a golf club, because they do kind of come out. Do not do that. Trust me. Do not do that. It even says it on their website. Don't swing it open. You want to basically pull these open with your hands, and extend them that way, and make sure that you're kind of taking care of them. The inside mechanics will break if you're swinging them open. That's not going to be covered under warranty. As tempting as it is, just don't swing it open. I've learned my lesson. I won't be doing that anymore. Unfortunately, this one is no longer. But while I had it, it did save me a couple of discs. So, I'd say if you were to buy this, then, it's a great investment. So the other thing to keep in mind is, with getting this, whether you're getting it through a fence, or, you're out in the woods and you're trying to grab it because you don't want to go into certain woods or whatever, playing a casual round, or even in the water, eventually over time these will get build up on the inside, whether it be sand, dirt, other debris, just the water that gets inside. They will break down over time, and at some point in time they will fail. Just like your discs, using them on a day-to-day basis, or they may start to crack, or your bags may start to show wear and tear and break down over time. This isn't exempt from breaking down, but if you take care of it and open it the way they suggest, it will last a long time, and definitely long enough for you to get your money's worth. So as you can see in the video, there are some advantages to having the hook, some advantages to having the frame head. Personally, I would say the combo is the way to go, especially if you kind of go in on it with a buddy that you play with often, because then one can have the hook, one can have the frame head, and then you have both of them with you. Depending on what scenario you're in, you kind of have both of them to use. So again, big shout out to InZone for actually sending us a combo pack to do a review on. Great customer service and a really great product. We'll link to the products to their website in the description below, so you can take a look and pick one up if you're interested. And definitely make sure you go ahead and subscribe. We got some other reviews coming. Hit the bell so you're alerted when we drop new videos. Like this video, and thanks again for watching.